Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. It's Crystal Palace 4, West Ham 3, and we'll be back with our thoughts straight after this. Hello mate, how's it going? This ain't a podcast, guys, just to let you know, this is just a quick 20-minute little review from me and Paul. Mate, I didn't see the first half an hour because I was picking my daughter up from dancing. What did I miss, mate?
Didn't miss much, to be honest with you, mate. Yeah, we got another early goal. After it's been, all season, we didn't have a single goal in the first 15, 20 minutes, and now they come in constantly. Yeah, corner came in, wasn't cleared properly. Souček on the edge of the box basically just put his foot through it. Good finish. And we took the lead. And I'm thinking, off the back of how we've been playing the last few games, I'm really thinking, we'll
go on, yeah.
We'll go on. We have turned this corner. Let's get this game won. Let's confirm that we're safe in the Premier League. Obviously, it's not mathematically, but if we'd have won today, you're thinking,
you're thinking we're good. Yeah.
Thinking, let's go on. Let's get this game finished. Let's do it. But after all that positivity for the last few games and how well we played, today was back to our worst. It was back to our worst. We had nothing apart from corners. We had no idea going forward or what to do. We were passive. We stood off the ball. We just let them play.
Did you think that when the lineup did come out, though, you was quite positive, though? You thought, actually...
No, I was. Yeah, I was. I was pleased to see Fornals back in. Really pleased. I was pleased to see Emerson back in. Funny enough, those two were the ones hooked at half time. But I was pleased to see both of them back in. On paper, the team was good. The team was good on paper. I had no issues with that at all when I saw that lineup. And like I say, we got the early goal, and you're thinking, right, here we go. Let's go. Let's crack on. But no, that was back to our worst today. That was back to our worst today.
Yeah, for me, like I say, I joined in at I think it was 3-1. I think I joined in. Three really bad goals, mate.
Yeah, really poor. So their first goal, the thing is they don't get me wrong, our defending was atrocious, but they deserved it. They played so much better than we did, pinging the ball around, attacking with pace.
You can't put the ball into Souček. Obviously, I've seen the highlights now. You cannot put.
That was the second goal. That was the second, wasn't it? The third? No, that was the third goal. So the first goal.
Ayew.
Yeah, the first goal was Ayew. He took it well, but Fabianski again beat his near post. How many times have we said that this season? Fabianski once again beaten at his near post. The second goal was the one that was played across, poor from Emerson. Didn't deal with the ball, didn't stop it from coming in. Soufal completely lost his man at the other side. The centre-backs just watched it go. This was just after Zuma had gone off injured as well.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk about that. That don't look good, does it, mate?
This was just after Zuma went off. Not good to see. I don't know whether it was his knee or his ankle. It looked like it might have been contact to the ankle when then he jarred his knee. It looked like it was contact on the ankle, but then he jarred the knee from that. Not good, especially with his injury history. They again, defense is all over the place. They make it 2, and then the third was just why, if you want to play the ball out, you need to know your teammates. You need to know what your teammates are capable
under pressure. Who's got quick feet?
And Agerd could see that Souček was under pressure. He could see he was being pressed. Of all the players in our squad, why would you give it to him? Why would you give it to him? He gave it to Souček under pressure, lost the ball, finished straight through Fabianski, through his legs. Awful. Absolutely awful. Awful.
I thought personally no way back from that point. But we did get another goal, mate, from a set piece. Ball flicked in. Souček again winning the near post header. And Antonio was there at the back. It was a good goal, set piece wise. Yeah. But, mate, that's the only way we looked like bloody scoring. We didn't look like scoring from free play at all. There was no patterns of play again. No. There was no pressing. We were passing like strangers again. It was just really poor, really poor performance.
Yeah, summed up, mate. Terrible. Like you say, we and again, after how we played the last few games, we looked like we starting to get together and starting to have a bit of an idea.
Especially today, we passed the ball against Bournemouth. Like, we passed the ball beautifully against Bournemouth.
Today, that all went out the window. And like you say, mate, it was like strangers out there. Rice was completely anonymous, completely invisible, especially in the first half. Awful, terrible game from Rice. Bowen didn't really do anything at all. Fornals barely touched the ball. Antonio was just isolated on his own. Paqueta was trying. Paqueta was putting himself about a bit. But yeah, just a really, really poor performance. And then, you go in at half time, 3-1 down, like you say, you're thinking this is it, game over.
Yeah. Came out, obviously, they got a pen early. Oh, no, we did go 3-2, didn't we? It did go 3-2 at one point, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, I've gone 3-2. Sorry, it went 4-2. We're at, aren't we? Sorry, it went 4-2. Eze with a penalty. Bit soft, but again, when you put your hand out like that, mate, you give the ref no choice, really, do you?
Yeah, it was very, very, very soft. Very, very soft. To me, that wasn't a penalty. To me, that wasn't a pen. Although, like you say, you put your arm out. What was he trying to do?
Especially with VAR now, you give the ref really no choice.
Yeah. That it was very, very soft, but they deserved it. I said to you, and BT Sport flashed it up just before the pen. In the last 5 minutes before the penalty, we gave them 88% possession.
And they're a team, mate. I did my preview this morning, and one of their weaknesses is keeping possession. So, do you know what I mean? Like, their other weaknesses come through, weak at set pieces, weak at aerial duels, but we certainly didn't make them look like a team that was weak in possession.
That's the thing. And that's what I said to you. I texted you during the game, yes, it was a soft penalty. I don't think it was a penalty. It shouldn't have been given. But if you're giving the other team that much of the ball, you're giving them 88% possession, that sort of thing's going to happen. It's inevitable. You can't give a team that much of the ball and expect not to concede. It's going to happen.
Yeah. Put the penalty in. Nice penalty. Start a run up, sent him the wrong way. But again, we did try again to get back in it. Again, the only way we was going to score, mate, like we said, was set pieces. Another ball played in. Socek again, near post header, back post. They've given it to a Gerd. I don't know who scored it, to be honest, whether it was a Gerd or Antonio. Checked it for about 2-3 minutes for an handball, more than they checked for the penalty against Socek the other day. Against Thiago the other day. But at 4-3, I thought, you just don't know. Could this be one of them smash and grab ones where we play really, really bad and get back in it? But then, I don't know, mate, after that, again, it was just crap, wasn't it? He for the first time ever, we see a 4-4-2 with Antonio and Ings up front. Nothing.
Ings didn't touch the ball, mate.
You're creative, man. Again,
you're
expecting Socek and Rice to create something when it's not their job. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I thought the subs were poor. I thought the subs were poor. Like I say, Emerson and Fornals came off at half time.
Comes on for 4 minutes. It was only that he had the stoppage time that gave him that bit more time.
Yeah, like you say, you bring on Danny Ings to play up front with Antonio, but then you take off Paqueta, the only one who's capable of playing that pass through. Benrahma came on, was completely wasteful again. And that, like the last touch of the game, you've got literally everyone in the box and he smashes it 40 yards above every single one of them.
Yes.
No, it was awful. And like I say, Bowen completely anonymous. Rice was terrible. To be fair, I thought Socek was one of our best players.
Well, mate, you got to give to him. Scored 2 assists and assisted one of their goals as well.
As much as we've caned him, he was our best player.
No, you got to give to him. He was effective. I'll say that he was effective at what he needed to do today. 4-3, I think, flatters us a little bit. I think it makes it look like we was more in the game than we actually was. I think Palace was more than good for their point. Their win. They looked good. They were fast. They're safe now, 40 points. But what about us, mate? Are we sort of back in the nervous stage again?
Oh, we definitely are, mate. We definitely are. It'd be interesting to see what way results go this weekend, because we are right back in it now. You look at the next 2 games, the 2 Manchester clubs. Let's be realistic. We're not getting anything out of those 2 games.
They're both fighting for it as well. Man City, whether they were fighting for anything or not, you're not going to win up there. You got Man United still fighting for top 4. Tough.
Yeah, so, realistically, you've got to say 2 losses there, and then it's Brentford away.
A team that we've got a terrible record against.
Yeah, I don't fancy that. I
And then you're
honestly,
left
mate,
for Leeds-Leicester, mate. Last
Leeds
games,
Leicester,
which
yeah.
could be really, really pressure cooker games.
It looks like it's going to come down to that. It does. It
I
looks
think
like
so
it's
as
going
well,
to come
mate.
down to that.
I think so as well.
Mm.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you think we'll still stay up? I don't think I can answer that at the minute. I do, but I think it's going to be very nervy.
Yeah,
Very, very nervy now.
I said this the other week. You know, I think we'll stay up, but not because of our own performances.
I think it's because of fixtures as well. Like I say, if you look at the fixtures, all them teams have to play each other. I know Newcastle's got quite a big say in a lot of the games down there. I think they played Everton the other night. I think they've got to play Leeds. I think they've got to play another one down there as well. So it's between two places now. Southampton have gone for me. And then, like I say, is it Forest? I think Forest and Leeds are going to go. But you've got Everton there. I think Bournemouth could just about get so. I don't know, mate. It's nervy, isn't it? It's nervy. It's very, very nervy now.
It's very nervy, and this was
The
such a good
unfortunate thing is it's the
opportunity.
Conference League now. Do you know what I mean? I thought if we won today, they can, throw all their eggs in that basket. Where now it's dodge again. It's dodge.
Yeah.
Go on, mate. I was going to say, let's do the comments quickly before we go. Duncan says, "Why can't we keep the ball? It's like watching a pinball machine compared to how fluid Palace was. We are the worst passing team in Europe that I've seen. We're shocking, absolutely shocking.
You do have to wonder, and for the last couple of seasons, I was so full of praise for our backroom team, right? And that obviously has been broken up quite a bit this season. And we spoke about it before about how much of an impact that has had, and I think it has had a big impact. But when you look at the coaches that are left, who's coaching them to make patterns of play, to make intricate passes? It's not Kevin Nolan.
Well, it makes you think that was, how big a role did Alan Irvine have?
Mate, massive role. I genuinely, I think he was probably the catalyst. Seriously,
the mastermind, the mastermind of it,
yeah,
definitely. Well, we didn't press today either. That was what was frustrating as well. Like last 3 games, we pressed Arsenal, pressed Bournemouth, pressed Ghent, pressed Liverpool at times, and it's just frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to say, oh well, it's fatigued. Then the players are too tired; they can't do it. Well, then rotate the team.
Exactly, that's what I said, didn't it? That's my fear now, getting tired. Rice, like you say, mate, was anonymous today. Bowen didn't look great today either at times. And again, it's how much football do you want to play these boys? How much do you want to burn them out?
Would it really have been that bad of an idea to? And I think I might have seen a comment, but how bad of an idea would it have been to start Downs today, to start Cornet today, to start Danny Ings today?
Exactly.
What's
even
the point?
Lanzini.
Yeah, Lanzini. What is the point in a squad if you don't use it? What's the point in the squad?
Well, that's what he moaned about last year, mate. Last year he moaned, I think we ran out of steam when we got to the semi-final against Frankfurt. You're going to go exactly the same way at the minute.
Yeah.
Matt says, the way we played is very frustrating at times, especially when we can't keep the ball for long periods of time. Good on Dex for making 200 Premier League appearances, but the team let him down and us down. But
mate, I think he let himself down
today as well, mate. I think, yeah. City, United, Brentford, Leeds, Leicester. It's going to be tough to get the points we need. It certainly is. West Ham, 38% possession, 303 passes, 66% accuracy. And Palace, 62% and 80% accuracy. Credit when it's due to Palace. They played their part. Ayew, for me, is a soft player. Eze, Zaha and Elise are fantastic players. Souček needs to be dropped ASAP. He probably did the most today, though. And I know we've been digging him out all season, but he did. Will be tough, Matt, but Leeds and Leicester fighting for survival also. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dan needs to play more. Unfortunately, playing Fornals over Benny today wasn't the best option, regardless that Benny has been off, but Fornals hasn't had much confidence either. Yeah, Benny's not playing well at all. He really ain't, is he, mate?
No. His decision making has been shocking the last few games.
Been awful.
Yeah, the crossing has been bad. The nothing's coming off for him at the minute. And I feel so sorry for Fornals. I really do. He don't get me wrong. He did nothing today. He did nothing in that first half. But again, he's shoved out on the left where he's not. It's not really his best position.
Defensive winger.
not really his best position. He was probably asked to cover for Emerson.
Like I say, I don't get why he didn't start Cornet. Start him and take him off rather than trying to bring him on to do something when we're in trouble. Agreed, Duncan Powell. So Rugby Ruck. Manu needs to play. We need to switch it up, make a few changes. Doing the same thing isn't getting us anywhere. We had a good period, but let's face it, it wasn't going to last.
Mate, that's such a weird situation with Lanzini because when
Manu's
he has
gone,
played,
Manu's gone. He's gone.
oh yeah, but I mean, when he has played, he's played in
been in
Europe.
London derbies as well. He scored.
Yeah.
Do you remember he scored that worldie against Palace last year?
Yeah,
boom,
mate.
boom.
Oh yeah, lovely little flick up and the left foot finish. Yeah, but like when he has played this season, he's been brilliant. You know, he's been really good in the cup games, in the Europa games, but he hasn't. I don't think he's played once in the league, has he?
Maybe a couple of appearances off the bench, but I'd be very surprised that someone probably knows.
Yeah, it's a weird situation there. I mean, I understand. Yeah, he's probably going to leave in the summer, but if he can play in the cup, why can't he play in the league? It's weird. I don't know. It's a weird situation.
I know. And he is the sort that is capable, like I say, mate, of like he might come on and do nothing for 14 minutes, but 1 minute he could do something. He is that sort of player.
Yeah, but he's one player in the team that will hold the ball. He don't lose the ball, Lanzini. No. You know, he's really good at taking it. Yeah, taking it tight places under pressure. He don't lose the ball. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird that we haven't seen more of him this season.
Still don't think we'll get relegated, but we need to give more than 110%. It's that extra effort that we need, in my opinion. Paqueta wasn't at the races today, but glad Mick is getting go. Yeah, I think that's a fair point, mate, about Antonio. You know, someone we've dug out. He's in quite good form. I don't think you can say it.
Yeah, he is. He is. And I think the problem is, and like nothing against Antonio, because he's been playing really well. He scored a few goals recently, but we're going back to seeing him isolated. And I feel
today was.
Yeah, and I feel like because he has started scoring a couple of goals, Moyes' switching his head has gone. Oh, brilliant. Antonio's back. All we need to do now is smash long balls to him. Just smash long balls to Antonio and let him do it. Can't do that. You can't do that.
For these last few comments. Moyes didn't rest Zuma, and now he's paid the price. It was obvious Zuma was struggling against Liverpool, but Moyes had to play him along with the liability that is Soucek. The thing is with the Zuma one, mate, if it is a bad one, which I suspect it is, you're going to go a Gerd and Oggy for the rest of the season, and then he's going to have to go a Gerd and Kura, and it's not going to. Yeah, it's going to be. That's scary. That's quite scary.
I'd rather see, honestly, a Gerd and Kura, because at least then you're playing again naturally on the left side, and you're playing Kura on the right, because two left-footed, left-sided centre backs playing together. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I know you said it, mate, in the chat during the game. Yeah, we will say it. Have we killed a Gerd off already?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Does it look like we've got a situation like Diop where we all got really excited that we've got this monster, as I said? I don't know. He looks a bit wobbly.
He does, yeah, he does. And it didn't help. Don't get me wrong. It didn't help him today being shifted across to the right-hand side of defence when Ogbonna came on. I don't think that helped him. You know, if the pass out to Soucek was stupid, it was brain dead. But again, if Zuma hadn't gone off, Gerd wouldn't have been on that side. He wouldn't have made that pass. The goal wouldn't have happened. I don't know. It's not looking good though, is it? You know, he looked so good. I mean, he looked incredible.
Oh, mate, he looked like, this guy's got to go on and play for Liverpool or whatever. And
then but yeah, he's looked really shaky recently. Maybe it's a confidence thing, the same as the entire team. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's not.
Sorry, mate. Last few comments. Please hit the like button, guys, if you're watching. Nice for you watching there. Still want Moyes gone. He has no clue how to use this squad, and we still end up relegated with no trophy because we could still end up. Yeah, I think we all still want Moyes to go. I did see a few piping up on Twitter saying that, I can't wait to have Moyes and next season. And please, we can't. It just cannot happen.
No, and I'm pretty confident in saying it won't happen.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that Moyes is gone. He'll walk away at the end of the season.
Bowen, Rice, Fornells and Packwell missing. EBF said it was never a penalty. VAR has done us. It was a soft pen. It was a soft pen. I think that's sadly what you get now. Sadly, I'm off to the pubs. Good to see you, Paul. Sorry I've missed the last few podcasts.
Cheers, mate. Enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Hi, gents. Is this the place to drown our sorrows? No, it's just I think me and Paul both get a little bit twitchy again. I think that's a better way of putting it. Like,
yeah,
we've
after the
go on, mate.
No, I was going to say, after the positivity of the last few games and last few results, after that positivity, it just feels like, oh, right, that was just a blip, and now this is the reality.
Yeah, because you
know
said
what I mean?
it yourself, didn't you, mate? You was like, wait for the Bournemouth game. Okay, we've turned the corner. You actually, you put that in our WhatsApp group. And now it looks like we've gone back.
Turned it again.
In a circle.
Yeah. Big U-turn. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Like I say, and especially after we scored first today, like I say, I thought, brilliant, here we go. Let's go on. Let's put this game away. But no, we just completely reverted to how we have been most of the season. It's very worrying.
No, it wasn't
very worrying.
Really wasn't good enough. A few more comments, guys. Thank you for all the comments. We're just going to quickly get through these last few bits. The only surprise was that we only lost by 1. Yeah, like I say, our 3 goals, I think, flattered us. I really did. And I think, Paul's already said it. If it weren't for set pieces, we were not scoring from free play, which again is scary. Last day now, but potentially, mate. Potentially, I hope not. Yeah. Never a pen, though, as he dived. Moyes has ruined us, fellas. In game selection is nothing. I agree. Yeah, so that's that, guys. Like I said, this is not a podcast. This was just a little review of the game today. Hopefully the results can go away. Again, we're sort of half looking over our shoulder again a little bit. But I would rather be where we are, sort of 5 or 6 points out of it. I think we are 5 points, is it? I'd rather be where we are than where some of the other teams are. Everton look terrible. Forest look like they've got a bit about them. Leeds look terrible. Southampton look like they're gone. So yeah, I think, as Paul said, I think we will just stay up, but it won't be because of we're a fantastic football team. It'll be because there's 3 worse. Last comment. Hit the like button, guys. Yeah, great last comment. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for whopping. Thank you so much for watching. Don't get any easier. Man City in the week. Manchester United on Sunday at 7 o'clock. Weird kickoff time. But that'd be a good one. I reckon that'd be quite a good atmosphere, 7 o'clock on a Sunday. And then it's Brentford. And then we've got Ase Alkmaar. Come on, you irons. Keep believing. Let's go.
Cheers.